What the Hello everybody, welcome to the new BVMC7 episode. This is episode 4. Bro, can you... Rudely interrupted. So yeah, I'm here at Fart and Earthcard Space, just hanging around, being annoying. And of course... Oh... Wrong button. And of course, meddling in the dark arts. Creepy. Yeah. Oh, that's cursed. That's extremely cursed. I might as well call this the cursed episode. Oh. Oh, man. Almost. And here he comes, slowly but surely. Yes. Doggy army. So, what are we going to be doing in this episode? First of all, I want to just catch you up on my own life. First, I just want to catch up on my own life. There's been some stuff happening recently. Of course, I went on vacation. Halfway, well, not halfway. More like at the end, I got the stomach flu. So, lots of puking, lots of other stuff. Not fun. I still have like that little background, that lingering nausea, but it's not as bad as it was, of course. So I personally feel like I am feeling good enough to, continue with this. It's not that much work. It's work, but it's not too much work for me to say, oh, this is terribly exhausting, The recording part's easy, just do some stuff. The editing is the most work. And uploading and exporting, that's really just waiting a lot. So, now that we've that out of the way, we're all catched up now. I'm doing fine. What are we building in this episode? Well, I was thinking, right? I really want to build a cool cathedral. When I was on vacation, I went to North Brabant. That's a province in the Netherlands. It's like a bit to the south. It's pretty big. And I was in a little town called Mierlo. And it had this really gorgeous big cathedral. Like this beautiful church with these nice stained glass windows. And the light came through and everything was beautiful. Lots of beautiful detailed arches. I love churches, I love cathedrals, I love detailed ancient architecture. It's my favorite thing in the world. And I thought, hey, why can't I just build that in Minecraft? I mean, even my dad recommended I do that. So that's exactly what we are going to be doing in this episode. I'm very excited. So, let's get on. I was also very inspired by Beat-Up's new build, the giant. Yeah, I don't really know what to call it really, except beautiful. I mean, that's gorgeous, but I was really inspired when I saw that. So I really want something like this in my base. Where am I going to build it though? That's the question. See, this of course is the farming area of my base. And I think it would work well to put it right there. I'm still not really sure what I'm going to do with this space. I've asked Yannick to, if he wanted to move more over there, so I have more expanding space. So I mean, it could go here, but I also don't want, you know, this is like, I want this to be a nature base, right? So I really like the trees, and it would be odd if there was just this big, like, it would probably be something like that, right? A big thing. I don't want that in my view. It would look weird. So it's probably going here. If I'm looking at it like this. You won't really see it here. I mean, you will see it when you're here, but that's not like a bad thing, because there are like trees in the way here, and it's kind of like a cool backdrop if you walk here. I mean, you won't even see it from here because the house is in front of it, but if you go over the bridge, you will be able to see it in the back. I think like that is a good spot for it. I think that's going to work the best. I'm going to hop into a creative world and just kind of experiment a bit with like pillars and stuff. Because like these big builds. See, for those I didn't do it in a creative world because they are, at least for me, relatively speaking, simple builds. They're simple shapes with simple detail. Like, see, this is just a cylinder with a dome on top. This is just a big rectangle with another rectangle and a triangle. You know, that's just a rectangle with a little curve on top. It's not that complicated. This church, however, will I want to cram in as much detail as I physically can imagine. Of course, it still needs to fit in with the vibe, but I'll try my best. But yeah, for those big, detailed kind of builds, you really want to do it right. And the best way to do that is to just experiment in a creative world and see what works best. And maybe even use Lightomatica. Alright, so before we get started, I have a design for the church. I like it. It's pretty good. Not as impressive as I wanted it to be, but I don't feel in the mood for that now. Because my dog died this morning. He had problems with his heart and stuff. He was 9 years old. Lovely little dog. Could be a little nasty, but I still loved him dearly. So this church is for him. But before we get working on that, it requires stone, lots of stone and stone bricks, and well, I don't have a silk touch pickaxe, and that's a little bit of a problem because I'm not in the mood for smelting all that stuff. So let's make a extra pickaxe here. Clean up our inventory and head over to the villager trading hall. That's right under here. And of course what we are looking for is right here. Silk touch. That's not expensive. Let's first look if we maybe already perchance have it. I don't think we do. Luckily it's not expensive at all. Let's just grab all this. Grab a few books and let's get all the enchantments we need. So we want silk touch, free ink, definitely want efficiency, and oh, are you kidding me? Let's quickly unbreaking. Alright, that's the important stuff, right? The only problem is I have one experience. I literally have one experience level, and to put all this on, I highly doubt that to be enough. So I need to grind some levels, and I'll get back when that's finished. That was way easier than I thought it would be. I thought that would be like really expensive, but no, it was not. Alright, now that that's finished, we can a lot faster and easier collect a stone. Holy shit, there is a fucking creeper in my house. Die. Hey. There, no, you are not allowed to disregard the laws of physics. You can't just let the arrow phase through your atoms. That's illegal in my country. Kill on sight. Oh yeah, you wanna go to, bitch? You wanna go to? Oh yeah. That's what I thought. Well, I'm gonna have a good night's sleep here, and then there's a floating arrow above my head. What the fuck? Alright, I have here all the materials for the church build. I think. The reason why I say I think I do is because something feels off. About the blocks. Now, I don't know if I'm wrong. I'm way too lazy to check if I'm wrong, but I'm going to quickly like show you what I think's wrong. And I guess we'll see shortly if it is indeed wrong, or if I'm just being a schizophrenic. That's not the right one. Alright, in this chest, you see all this cobbled deep slate, right? This should be for the roof, but I am fairly certain I used stair blocks. I don't know for sure. We'll see. But with that said, I think we should do a nice cheeky time lapse and build this church, this building, for my dog, in memory of him. Alright, let's hit it in 3, 2, 1. So, church is done. I wouldn't say done just yet. The main, like, the outside of the church is done. Not around the church isn't done. I have some plans for that. I don't know if we will get to that this episode. We'll see. And the interior still needs to be done. have to wait on a few things before I can start on that. Well, I do, you don't. I can just cut and wait and pause, and you won't even know. Well, now you do, since I said it, but you know. But I'm very, very proud of it. Yeah, I'm very happy how it came out. It's not massive, it's not big, but I think it's beautiful. And uh, I put in a lot of thought, I put in a lot of my love into this church for my dog. And I hope this is a worthy monument, a worthy remembrance of him. So let's check it out now, shall we? So, let's start from my house. If you open the doors and walk outside, you'll immediately see it in the distance. Very recognizable. I'm happy with the detail, even though it's simple details. It's nothing great. Yeah, I might tweak some stuff, like do something with the edges and stuff, because they look kind of bland and boring, you know. I want as much architecture and detail crammed into it as I possibly can. I will also move my portal to a better location, because that's just kind of ugly and in the way. But yeah, you can also see little gradient, the cobblestone to the stone to the andesite, you know, have some artificial shadows. You can see it works really well in these places. Some of the copper stuff still needs to oxidize, since I didn't do that beforehand. But yeah, 2 big towers near this, the entryway. It's not mega on the inside, but I think it works good enough. This upper floor also needs some work. This, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. And these arches could also use some work, like some stairs over those spots. I'll do that off screen. And what I want to do here is I don't really know. Maybe I could try to make a armor stand statue of my dog, or just a regular statue of my dog, or something. And of course I need to put all the benches and stuff down. I also need to put in a door and some good lights and stuff. Yeah, the windows also have his, like, you know, his fur colors, black, white. And you can also go upwards here. And you have this balcony area. And this upper floor, which needs a lot of work. So if you just take off with our elytra here and go into F1 mode, this is how it looks from the skyline. I'm very, very happy with it. Oh yes, the back side. Very simple, nothing crazy on the back. And the other side, covered by some trees. Still need to remove this stuff here, because I would like a cemetery here, and the cemetery will be for a few things. If, like, my horse or my dogs accidentally die, I can put a nice grave for them. Like my in-game dogs, of course, not my real-life dogs. And if I die, I can put a grave down and, like, put down, like, the way I died. And that might be a funny way to keep count. Which means I think I'm going to need a big cemetery already. But I think we should just count from when it's built, all the deaths after that, because I also don't know all the ways I died. A fucking creeper just blew up. That little bitch. How dare he? How dare he? Maybe I should sleep before I go back. All fixed. Also, I have just turned off the in-game waypoints, so let me know if you prefer it with like this, or if you prefer it with it on, because that basically just means I can see the waypoints like in-game when I like move around. I think this is better, just because it clutters up the screen more, and that's not a good thing. But if you want it back, just let me know. So, let's quickly put in a door. I think I'm just going to do a door like this. And then dark oak trapdoors. And then we can, instead of that, do the door right here, just to give it a little more uniqueness. Yeah, I think that looks fine. So, my water hole. I'm going to get rid of this. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to put the portal in here. Well, I'm kind of divided, because, you know, it would be a good place for the portal, but on the other hand, if people enter my base through my portal, I would like them to have like a nice entrance spot to come from, instead of just spawn in a church. That would be kind of random. So I don't think I actually don't think I'm going to do that. But I think that has been it for me this episode. We'll continue the work on the church next episode, the interior, and maybe something else with it. I don't know yet. I guess we'll see. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. You can always unsubscribe later if you don't feel like it anymore. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.